What is Angular and why should we learn Angular? Let's start our Angular tutorial. So what is Angular and why should we learn Angular? Angular is one of the most popular and powerful front-end frameworks for building dynamic, modern web applications. Whether you are a beginner or an experienced developer, learning Angular can significantly enhance your skill set and open up new opportunities in web development. In this tutorial, we will explore what Angular is, its key features, and why you should consider learning it. What is Angular? Angular is an open source front-end web application framework maintained by Google and a community of developers. It is written in TypeScript, that is a superset of JavaScript, and is designed to build single page applications or SPS. For example, one of the single page applications is gmail.com. Gmail.com, the web app, the gmail.com is a single page application. And dynamic web apps. Angular provides structured way to develop web applications by offering tools and features like two-way data binding, dependency injection, modular architecture, and a rich ecosystem of libraries and tools. So, Angular is an open source front-end web application framework maintained by Google and a community of developers. It is written in TypeScript, that is a superset of JavaScript, and is designed to build single-page applications. What single-page applications do, that it doesn't request every time you go to a page. Suppose you open the Google page, then Gmail page, then go to settings, then it doesn't uh, send request and get request from the server. It does it automatically. Okay, and this is after loading the application, it runs very fast. Key features of Angular. Number one, two-way data binding. Angular automatically synchronizes data between the model, that is business logic, and the view UI. That is the model, the logic, and the UI automatically synchronizes. Suppose you change one variable, it will be depicted in your UI. Same thing, you for an input, you change something, the user change a name or email, it will automatically stored in the backend variable. Okay, it's not backend, it's back variable. Backends means different. Everything is front end here, but backend is in the back side of the UI. Reducing the need for manual DOM manipulation. DOM means document object model. I think you know the document object model. Number two, TypeScript. Angular is built with TypeScript, which adds static typing, better tooling, and improved code quality. To learn Angular, you should know something bit of TypeScript. It's a superset of JavaScript, Actually, it's like JavaScript with some extra facility, extra features, and static typing. JavaScript is dynamic typing. For example, suppose we define a variable as string. Suppose store my name Sudeep in a variable called name. Then I can in JavaScript I can say store the age, suppose 40 in here. It won't want anything, but in Angular, in JavaScript, it will show error. And moreover, beta tooling means in some IDE or editor, take source code editor like Visual Code, Visual Studio Code. It will show you many things, what to do, what not to do, what the error is before even compiling, before even running the app. It will get most of the error and improve, so code quality is increased, improve code quality. Modularity. Angular applications are organized into modules, making the code base more maintainable and scalable. It means you can divide the same application, for example a large application, in different modules. So suppose one person will create a module, another person is create a module. It's like that. You can do this with Angular, making code base more maintainable. So the code base is more maintainable and scalable. You can change one module. Okay. Dependency injection. Angular's built-in dependency injection system makes it easier to manage and test components and services. You will learn what is meant by dependency injection later. Component-based architecture. Angular applications are built using reusable components, promoting code reusability and separation of concerns. Suppose there is a top menu. You can change the top menu. You can add more features to it, but the other parts of your web app won't be changed. So that is separation of concerns and promoting code reusability. You suppose there is a footer. You can use that part to many places. It's like that. Directives and pipes. Angular provides powerful features like directives, for example, ngIf, ngFor, etc., and pipes, for example, date, currency, etc. You can change the date format, you can change the currency format to manipulate DOM and transform data. And date and currency you can't change, but it's quite problematic, it's quite complex using plain JavaScript. RxJS integration. Angular leverages reactive extension of JavaScript, that is RxJS, to handle asynchronous operations and event-driven programming. RxJS is totally a different topics other than core Angular, but it is used. You will learn RxJS along with this course. CLI tool, that is Angular CLI, that is command line interface, simplifies tasks like creating projects, generating components, and deploying applications. There are some other frameworks like Vue or React. They don't use that generating components using CLI. So this is a feature which is not present in most other frameworks. Cross-platform development. Angular can be used to build web app, mobile with Ionic, and desktop with Electron applications. So if you can develop an application, you can develop it for the web, mobile, and mobile with Ionic and desktop with Electron. It's very helpful. Desktop means you can develop with Electron, you can develop software for Windows, for Mac OS, for Linux, all three major platforms. Why should we learn Angular? Here are some compelling reasons to learn Angular. Number one, high demand in the job market. Angular is widely used by companies like Google, Microsoft, and many Fortune 500 companies. For large corporations or large companies use Angular. For example, Google, Microsoft, etc. But not Facebook. Facebook has its uh, own framework, that is React. Learning Angular can make you more attractive candidate for front-end and full-stack developer roles. Full-stack means front-end and back-end developers. There is a something frameworks called Mean, which is MEAN, Mongo, Express.js, uh, Angular, and Node.js. That is a total solution for the full stack development. Number two, structured and scalable framework. Angular's modular architecture and TypeScript support make it ideal for building large-scale enterprise-level applications. It enforces best practices. You have to do it, some best practice. You have to code in this way. It enforces, making it easier to maintain and scale projects. Number three, rich ecosystem. Angular has a vast ecosystem of tools, libraries, and third-party integrations. For example, Angular Material, NGRX for state management, etc. Angular Material is a UI tool. The Angular CLI simplifies development workflows from scaffolding to development. CLI simplifies the development workforce from scaffolding, that is writing some basic codes to start your development. Scaffolding to deployment. From scaffolding means writing some code for the begin with the project to deployment. This is the Vue doesn't do all these things, and React is not a framework at all, it's a library. Angular can only does these vast things. Cross-platform development. With Angular, you can build not only web applications but also progressive web apps, that is PWAs, mobile apps using Ionic, and desktop apps using Electron. Okay, so it is very much required, very much flexible. For you can develop an app and you can uh, give your customer, your customer can use your app to each platform. That is possible to Angular, and so this is cross platform development. 5. Strong community support. Angular has a large and active community of developers, which means plenty of resources, tutorials, and forums are available to help you learn and troubleshoot. If you have some problem, if you know that there are lots of people who can help you, there are lots of resources from which you can get the help, you will be much relieved. Believe me, I have developed with a system with a special language where there are communities very small, and I faces lots of problems with this development. I don't want to name that special technology, but I face that problem very much. So it's a highly required things for any developer. 6. Future-proof skill. Angular is continuously updated and maintained by Google, ensuring it stays relevant and aligned with modern web development trends. Angular, after every 6 months, Angular uh, launches a new version. But your old skills are not obsolete. You can use old skill also and the new skill. Angular has excellent your previously uh, learned features. You can use backward, it is called backward compatibility or BC. Backward compatibility is there in Angular, which is not present in Vue and sometimes in React also. Vue is notorious for backward incompatibility. 7. Improved productivity. Features like two-way data binding, dependency injection, and the Angular CLI reduce boilerplate code and speed up development. Two-way data binding, you know, you can do this. You change one UI, your variable is already changed, or you change that variable, your UI is already changed. Dependency injection is something we can discuss later, and the Angular CLI, command line interface. Lots of commands are there to reduce boilerplate code and speed up the development. Number 8. TypeScript advantage. Learning Angular means you will also learn TypeScript, which is increasingly popular in the JavaScript ecosystem. TypeScript has you need to learn TypeScript for Angular. No problem, it's very easy, and but it has lots of demand now in the market. JavaScript ecosystem due to its static typing and enhanced tooling. Now all the other frameworks are going to TypeScript now, but Angular from the start, from long ago, not from the start, from long ago, it uses TypeScript. Learn the basics. Explore Angular's core concepts, components, the building blocks of Angular applications, modules. Organize your application into feature modules, services, shared data, and logic across components. You can share data and the logic across components. Routing. Navigate between different views in your app. Angular routing is very easy, and it is inbuilt in the Angular, but routing is not inbuilt in React. As I know all three major frameworks, I'm telling you what is my experience. I'm just sharing you in my humble opinions. Conclusion: Angular is a powerful and versatile framework that can help you build modern, scalable, and maintainable web applications. Its rich feature set, strong community support, and integration with TypeScript make it a valuable skill for any developer. Whether you are building SPS, single page apps, SPS means enterprise applications, or cross platform apps, Angular is a tool worth leading. So you can understand why we should learn Angular. That's all for now. Thank you.